rest on your mat, maybe draw the buttock flesh down towards your feet. Have something under your head so that your chin is pointing down towards your chest and not up towards your forehead. And then roll your shoulders gently, just not too much, just gently. Turn the palms up so that you get a nice feeling of broadness across the front of your chest. Maybe a little bit of a stretch underneath the arm. And take a few deep breaths in and out, letting yourself rest down on your mat. As you rest here on the mat, scan your body. Feel the parts of the body touching the mat. Feel the slight amount of pressure, the draw of gravity, keeping you grounded and settled. And then begin to notice your senses. Notice the feeling of the pressure in the back body. Feel the temperature of the room, of the air as it moves across your bare skin. Notice the sound. Notice any smells, taste in your mouth. Let your tongue float to the roof of your mouth behind your front teeth to release your jaw. And then notice the light behind your eyes. Perhaps it's light, bright. Maybe you see a little bit of color back there. Maybe it's dark. You may even see shapes. Just notice. Feel the rise and fall of your breath. The expansion and sense of space and openness in the front body with your inhale. And with the exhale, a sense of relaxation, letting go and compacting in. And now curl your index fingers and bring them to your forehead, just at the base of your hairline. And draw the curled fingers from the center of the forehead out to the temples. And as you do so, apply just a slight amount of pressure to the forehead to help release any stress, to help quiet the mind. As you recognize thoughts moving into your mind's eye, just acknowledge their presence. And with your exhalation, send them on their way. Bring your index fingers and middle fingers to your temples and make circles. Again, applying a little bit of pressure, helping to quiet the mind, release any tension that you might be holding here as a result of squinting your eyes, or most of us spending too much time glaring at screens. And then turn to make the circles in the opposite direction. And then bring your fingertips to your jaws. Make circles around your jaws. Some of us clench our teeth at night, so we find tightness in the jaws. And this helps to release that. So then turn the circles in the opposite direction. And then bring your palms together, rub the palms together. And cup your hands over your face. And just let the heat from your hands soften the skin on the forehead, around your eyes, around your nose and mouth. Feel the heat from your hands penetrate the skin, especially the skin on the eyelids. Once again, bring the palms together, rub them together, and let them rest on your abdomen. As you breathe in, feel the belly rise up and meet your palms. With your exhalation, exhale, let the belly descend. Inhale, lift the belly as you breathe in. And exhale, let the belly fall. Just follow your breath, feel the rise and fall of the breath under your palms. Bring your hands to your ribs. And then expand your ribs with your inhalation. And then contract them back in. As you breathe horizontally, feel the ribs move into the palms. And feel the palms guide the ribs back into the middle of the body. Continue to breathe horizontally for a few more breaths. And then bring your hands to the center of your chest. And take a moment to feel the weight and the heat of your hand. Perhaps you feel the rhythm of your heart underneath your hand. And breathe in, lift the center of the chest into your hands. And exhale. As you inhale and lift the chest, spread the collarbones wide. And exhale. Just continue to breathe into the center of your chest. And now take one hand back to your abdomen. You can leave one hand at your chest or bring it to your rib cage. And as we practice the 3-part breath, those 3 distinct breaths, bringing them all together in one. We begin by drawing the breath into the belly, from the belly to the ribs and spread them wide, and then from the ribs into the chest. Exhale in one breath and let go. Release the back body. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, release, and let go. And continue to breathe in this 3-part rhythm. Belly, ribs, chest. Exhale in one breath. And then release your arms down by your sides. Bring your feet flat to the floor. Gently sway the knees from side to side. And as you do so, feel the parts of the body that touch the mat. So as you sway the legs to the left, you can feel the top of the left glute. And then as you move to the middle, you feel the sacrum. And as you move to the right, feel the top of the right glute. Just notice. And then extend your legs out onto your mat. And bring your blocks next to your hips. Let your hands rest on the blocks and then slide them down towards your feet to release your shoulders. Bring your palms onto the blocks and then press the hands down into the blocks. Feel the chest lift up and the shoulder blades come together and release. Press the hands down and release, and press the hands down again and release. And then slide the blocks up to about your shoulders and just bring your elbows to rest on the blocks. And your palms face forward. And once again, just press the elbows down. It's a little bit different. You don't feel the shoulder blades quite as much, but you do get a lift in the chest and release. Press the elbows down and release, and press the elbows down and release. And then let your arms fall back and let the palms come towards the floor. So your arms are more out to the sides like wings versus straight out behind you. You feel a nice stretch perhaps across the front of the body, under the arms, maybe in the pec muscles, the pectoralis muscles. A little bit of a stretch. And then you could just bring the arms back down by the sides, slide your blocks out of the way. And bring your arms down by your sides. Take a moment to make any adjustments. And then reach your arms up, take them all the way behind you. Stretch out through your fingers, press your heels down, lift your kneecaps up, and stretch the arms away from the feet. And then bring your arms down by your sides. Reach your arms up, take them all the way behind you. Stretch the fingers away, press out through the balls of your feet as you lift your kneecaps up to engage your legs. And then exhale the arms down by your sides. Inhale, reach up, stretch the arms, stretch the body. This time press out through the balls of your feet, lift the kneecaps again. Feel the body stretch. And then exhale, bring your arms up towards the ceiling. And spread and close your fingers. And open and close your hands. Tuck your thumbs under your fingers and make a loose fist. Make circles with your wrists. And then pause and go the other way. And then flip the palms up to the ceiling and point the fingers down and just wave your hands up and down. Open the front and back of your wrists. And then bring your palms to face one another and shrug your shoulders up and bring them down. And shrug the shoulders up and bring them down. Shrug your shoulders up and bring them down. Hold on to opposite elbows and bring your arms behind you. Rest the elbows or rest the arms on a pillow or on your forehead. And once again, just pause here. Bring a little integrity into your legs. Maybe flex the feet so that you feel some activity in the legs. Feel the backs of the legs and the thighs resting on the mat. Feel the back body resting on the mat, your shoulders. If you're on a bolster, you may feel a little hollow out in the belly, a lift in the chest and ribs. And then slide the legs over to the left. Take your right ankle over the left. Press out through the heels and draw the arms all the way over to the left. Get a stretch on the right side of your body and through the right hip. And then come back to the middle and walk the legs to the right corner. And take the left leg over the right. Press out through your heels, bring your arms all the way over to the right to stretch the left side of the body and the left hip. And then come back to the middle, bring the folded arms up, let them hover above your ribs. Make some circles with your arms. Slide your arms to the left and look right. And then slide your arms right and look left. Reach your arms to the ceiling, bring the palms together, interlace the fingers and press them up towards the ceiling. Take the folded hands behind you. Press out through your palms, press out through the soles of your feet. Release the interlace of your fingers, wiggle them. And refold your arms. Bring the other forearm in front. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, bring the arms down, let them hover, make circles in the other direction. And slide your arms to the right and look left. Slide your arms left, look right. Come back to the middle, reach the arms up, take them all the way behind you. Reach and stretch. And exhale your arms down by your sides. Bend your knees, bring the feet flat to the floor. Walk your hands down towards your feet. I'm sorry, I got myself all mixed up here. Yeah, extend the legs again. You'd think after 25 years I might have this down pat. Oh well. Scrunch and spread your toes. And point and flex your feet. Make some circles with your ankles. And pause, and then go the other way. And then bring the big toes together. Windshield wiper your legs. Slide your heels, tap the legs. And now bend your knees, bring the feet flat to the floor. Slide the buttock flesh down towards your heels. And just pause for a moment. Sway your knees from side to side. And then roll to one side. If you have a bolster, if you're not on a bolster, you can stay right where you are. And take a pillow, put it underneath your head, and then come on back down onto your mat. With the feet flat on the floor. Walk your hands down towards your feet. Press your feet, press the lower back into the mat by doing a pelvic tilt. And release. Press your feet, press your back into the mat. And release. And press your feet, press the back into the mat. And release. Draw your knees into your chest and gently rock them in and out. Hug your knees in, take them as wide as your shoulders. Rock your knees and rock from side to side. Come back to the middle. Let the knees fall away. Cross the ankles, left over right. Separate your knees and make circles around the low back and sacrum. Again, kind of notice the parts of the body touching the mat as you circle around. Hug your knees in. And then let the knees fall away, recross your ankles, make circles in the other direction. Hug your knees in. And then extend your legs up, hold on behind your thighs. Point and flex your feet. And make some circles with your ankles again. Go the other way. Bend your thighs in towards your ribs. Stretch the legs up. Bend your thighs in. And stretch the legs up. Bring your thighs into your ribs. Hold on to your ankles. Bring the soles of your feet together. And let your elbows rest on the inner thighs. And then lift the feet up a little bit. Keep the bottoms of the feet facing one another. Reach around to the back of your ankles or your heels. Draw your thighs in towards your ribs. Rock from side to side. So this is kind of like happy baby. And then stretch the legs up. Good. Take your legs wide and bring them in. Use your hands to draw them back in. Take your legs wide and then bring them in. And one more time, take the legs wide. Bring them in. Bring your feet to the floor. Extend your arms and your legs. Point your toes. Do a pelvic tilt. And then bring your left knee in close. And rock the knee in and out. Hug the thigh in towards your ribs and use your right hand to draw your left knee over to the right shoulder. And then use the left hand to draw the knee to the left shoulder to get your inner thigh. And then let the knee fall away. Hold on to the top of the knee and make some nice circles, big circles with your left hip. And pause and then go the other way. And pause. Draw your thigh in towards your ribs. And stretch the leg out. Hold on behind your thigh. And just pause here for a moment, letting the back of the leg open up a bit. And then bend and straighten. Keep your knee bent and rock your thigh in and out. Good. And then keep your thigh at your ribs, walk your hand up towards your shin or your ankle, and then straighten the back of your leg. Bring the arch of your left foot to your right knee, and then draw the knee over to the right. Flex your right foot. Keep your shoulders on the mat. Your gaze can be at the ceiling or out over your left shoulder. Come back up to the middle, extend your arms and your legs, point your toes, do a pelvic tilt. And then bring your right thigh in and rock your right thigh in and out. And then keep the thigh in at your ribs. Bring your right knee over to your left shoulder. And then come back to the middle and bring the right knee to the right shoulder. And then let the knee fall away. Hold on to the top. Make some circles with your right hip. And then pause and circle in the opposite direction. Bring your thigh in towards your ribs. And then reach your leg up. And just pause here. Press your thigh into your hands. Draw your hands back gently against the thigh. Bend and straighten. Keep a bend in your knee, rock your thigh in and out. And then keep your thigh at your ribs, walk your hands up towards your shin or your ankle, stretch the back of your leg. If you're able, press out through the ball of your foot. Bring the arch of your right foot to the left knee, right arm out to a T. Cross the right knee over to the left, flex the left foot. Come back to the middle, extend your arms and legs. And then exhale your arms down, bring your feet flat to the floor. Press your feet, press the back into the mat. And release. Sway the knees gently from side to side. And then take your left shin over the right knee. Use your left hand to roll open the left hip, creating space in the hip. And then bring your knees into your chest and rock them in and out. And then just hold them in for a moment or two. Take the knees over towards your right shoulder. Come back to the middle. Lower the right foot, cross the left leg all the way over. Bring the knees into the chest. Soften your belly as you rock the knees in and out. And then pause, hold the knees in. Lower your right foot to the floor, take the left arm out to a T, draw the knees again over to all the way over to the right. Come back up to the middle, take your feet as wide as your mat. Rock your knees from side to side. And then come back to the middle. Bring the feet to hip distance apart. Take the right shin over the left knee. Use your right hand to roll open your right hip. Bring your knees into your chest and gently rock them in and out. Hug your knees in and bring your knees slightly over towards your left shoulder. And then come back to the center, lower your left foot, cross the right leg all the way over. Soften your belly as you bring your knees into your chest and gently rock them in and out. Keep the knees hugged in. And now lower the left foot to the floor. Take your right arm out to a T, and then take the knees all the way over to the left. Come back up to the middle, uncross your legs, take them as wide as your mat. Rock your knees from side to side. Take the knees all the way over to the right. Gently press the left knee down towards the mat. And then inhale up to the middle. Take the knees all the way over to the left. Come back up to the middle, extend your legs, extend your arms, point your toes, do a pelvic tilt. Exhale your arms down by your sides. Let's roll to one side. Come on up and come to your hands and knees. Okay. So come to table and draw the navel up and in and round your back. And then inhale and lift your chest. Round your back. And lift your chest. This time slide your hips back as you round your back. And come forward, lift the chest. And one more time, slide the hips a little bit back, round your back. And then come back to table. Take your right leg out behind you. 5 toes on the floor, rock your toes in and out. Back and forth. Lift your right leg up. Take it out to the right side. About hip height if you can get there. Take your right arm up. And then sweep the right arm down underneath the left. And then inhale, reach up. Sweep the arm down and under. Inhale, reach up. Sweep your arm down and under. Inhale and lift. And then come back to table. Take the left leg out behind you. Rock your toes. Press your heel away. Lift the left leg up. Bring it out to the left side. And then reach up with your left arm. And sweep the left arm down underneath the right. And inhale up. Sweep the arm down and under. Inhale, reach up. Sweep your arm down and under. Inhale, reach up. Come back to table. Take your right arm and left leg up. Keep the eyes at the mat. Draw your navel up and in and point your toes, your left toes down to the mat. And lower. Left arm, right leg. And lower. Right arm, left leg. And lower. Left arm, right leg. And lower. And then just round your back. and lift your chest. If you have a blanket on your mat, you can remove the blanket. Bring your blocks to the mat. Step forward with your left foot and come into a low lunge. Good. Press down into your blocks, lift up your chest, slide your hips back and straighten your left leg. And then come forward, press down to lift up, slide your hips back, and then come forward. Press down, lift your chest, slide the hips back. Walk your blocks back to almost where your knee is. Now you can have your foot flexed. And then press down into your blocks, hinge forward, bend your elbows, hinge forward. And then press down to lift up. And one more time, bend your elbows, hinge forward. Good. And press down to lift up. And then walk your blocks forward. And press down into your blocks, lift your arms up for crescent lunge. And then bring your hands to your blocks, step the left foot back, and then step your right foot forward. Press down into your blocks to lift up your chest and slide your hips back, straighten the right leg. Good. Come forward again, press down, lift up, slide the hips back. And one more time, come forward. Slide your hips back. Walk your blocks back to about your knee. Trying to keep your front leg straight. And just bend the elbows, hinge forward. And then press down and lift up. And again, one more time, bend your elbows, hinge forward. And then press down and lift up. Walk your blocks back towards the ankle on your right foot. Press down. Reach your arms up for a crescent lunge. And then bring your hands to your blocks. Curl the toes on the left foot. Come up to a high runner's lunge. Good. And then step your left foot forward. Take as many steps as you need. And then bring yourself to forward fold. Have the blocks in front of your toes and underneath your shoulders. Good. Bend and straighten your knees. And then straighten the legs, lower down, hold on to opposite elbows. And then just twist the upper body from side to side. Keep a slight bend in your knees, press your feet down into the floor. Inhale, come all the way up. Take the arms up overhead. Exhale to the left. Inhale up. Exhale right. Inhale up. Twist your body. Keep your hips facing forward. Twist your body to the right. And back to the middle and twist the body left. And back to the middle. Release your arms, bend your knees and roll your shoulders. Inhale up and exhale back. Inhale up, exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale your shoulders up. Exhale with a hop. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, lower down. Bend your knees, bring your hands to the floor. Walk or step your feet back for downward facing dog. Glide forward to plank. Good. Press back for downward dog. Look forward and step your left foot forward. Step your right foot in so you can bring your right foot all the way down onto the mat. Now you can either come up in one fell swoop or bring your hands to your thigh. And then take the arms up for warrior one. Good. Hinge forward, take your arms behind you. And then inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale and lift up. Take the right arm forward, left arm back. Reach the arms up. Take the left arm forward, right arm back. Reach your arms up. Hinge all the way forward. Bring your hands to the mat. Step the right foot forward to forward fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale lower. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale lower. Bend your knees, bring your hands to the mat. Walk or step your feet back for downward facing dog. Glide forward to plank. Press back for downward dog. Look forward to your hands. Step your right foot forward. Bring your left foot in and bring it all the way down onto the mat. Again, 2 steps or 1. You can either bring your hands to your thigh or go all the way straight up. Take your arms up for warrior one. Good. Fold forward over your thigh. Inhale and lift up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach up. Take the right arm forward, left arm back. And then reach your arms up and take your left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, reach up. Hinge forward. Bring your hands to the floor. Step the left foot forward to forward fold. Inhale halfway up and lower down. Inhale all the way up. Reach your arms up. Exhale your arms down by your sides. Come to the middle of your mat. And step your feet wide. Step the legs wide. Turn your right toes out to 90 degrees. Turn your left toes in. Soften your knee. Turn your thigh and straighten your leg. Lift up your kneecaps. Reach your arms out to a T. Relax your shoulders. Reach back with the left arm. And now bend your right knee. For warrior two. Look out over your fingertips. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Reach your arms up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Reach back with the back arm. Straighten your front leg. Reach with the right arm. Bend into your right hip. Bring your hand to your shin Take the top arm up or leave it at your hip. Good. Press down into your feet, reach up with the top arm, reverse your triangle. Come back to arms parallel. Reach back with the back arm. I'm sorry, bring your hands to your hips. Turn your feet. Turn your left toes out. Turn the right toes in. Soften your knee. Turn your thigh. Straighten your leg. Lift up your kneecaps to firm the thighs. Reach your arms out. Reach back with the right arm. Bend your left knee. Look out over the left fingertips. Okay. Straighten the front leg, reach your arms up. And exhale and lower. Inhale, reach up, stretch up. Exhale and lower. Inhale, reach up. Exhale and lower. Reach back with the back arm, straighten your front leg. Reach with the left arm, bend into your left hip. Bring your hand to your shin. Take the top arm up. For triangle. Press down into your feet. Inhale, reach up, reverse your triangle. Come back to arms parallel. Bring your hands to your hips. Turn your feet. Inhale up with a slight back bend. And exhale, hinge forward. Bring your hands to a block or the floor. Make sure your feet are parallel to the edges of your mat. Inhale, reach up with the left arm and lower. Inhale, reach up with the right and lower. Take the left arm up and lower, and take the right arm up and lower. And then put a slight bend in your knees. Bring your hands to your thighs. Keep your hips down low. Turn the heels in slightly so that your toes point to the corners of your mat. And then bring your torso perpendicular to the floor. Bring your arms up like cactus arms. And then bend to the left and up, and bend right and up and left and up and right and up. And then bring your hands to your thighs. Press down into your feet and straighten the legs. Heel toe hop or step your feet together. And then step to the top of your mat. Reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. And bring yourself down to your knees. Bring your big toes together, separate the knees, press the hips back for extended child's pose. And then bring yourself slowly up, roll onto one hip, pick your legs out in front of you, and grab a block. And once you come down onto the mat, lift your hips up and slide the block underneath your sacrum. And then extend your left leg down onto the mat. Feel a little bit of a stretch in the front of your hip. And bring that leg back, and then extend the right leg. And bring that leg back. You can do one at a time or take both legs long. And then come back. Lift your hips up take the block to the next level if it's okay, if it's comfortable for you. If not, stay at the same level. And then extend your left leg down on the mat. You should feel a little bit deeper stretch in the front of your thigh, your hip flexor, and then bring that knee back and then extend the right leg out. And bring the right leg back. Take both legs long or one at a time again. And then bring both legs back together. Lift your hips, lower the block down to its lowest level. Bring your left thigh in close. Extend the left leg up. Flex your foot and lower it down. Let it hover above the floor. Bring the thigh in. Extend the leg up. Lower the leg down. Bring the thigh in. Extend the leg. Lower down. Draw the thigh in. Extend the leg up. Lower down. Last one. Bring your thigh in. Extend the leg up. Lower down. Bring the left foot to the floor. Take the right thigh in close. Extend the right leg, flex your foot, lower the right leg down. Bring the thigh in. Extend the leg up. Lower the leg down. Draw your thigh in. Extend the leg up. Lower the leg down. Draw your thigh in. Reach the leg up. Lower your thigh. Last one, bring your thigh in. Reach the leg up. Lower the leg down. Bring your right foot to the floor. Press the feet into the floor. Lift your hips and slide the block away. Bring your ankles and your knees together and your arms out to a T. With your exhale, lower the knees to the right. Inhale, bring them to the center. Exhale, left. Inhale, knees to the center. Exhale, knees right, gaze left. Inhale to the center. Exhale, knees left, gaze right. Inhale, center. Exhale, right, gaze left. Inhale, center. Exhale, left, gaze right. Take a couple more rounds. One breath for each movement. And then come back up to the center. Extend your legs. Extend your arms. Point your toes to a pelvic tilt. And exhale your arms down by your sides. And you can prepare for Shavasana. Bring your awareness back to your breath. Feel the muscles of the legs relax. Relax your hips. Relax your belly. Relax your chest. Relax your shoulders and your neck. Relax the skin on your face and your scalp. Slowly begin to bring some movement back into your body. Draw your knees in towards your chest. And then gently roll to your right side and pause for a moment. Take a long, slow, deep breath in and a long, slow, complete breath out. And gently press yourself up to come and sit comfortably. With your hands at the center of your chest, we lower our heads, reminding us to surrender the busy thinking mind to the wisdom and intuition that resides in the heart. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May the longtime sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way home. Namaste.